award-winning Yorkshire Wildlife Park is at the center of a project to rehome the 4 Ussuri brown bears who live in tiny metal cages all year round, even when it snows in the depths of winter. Staff from the UK Zoo will travel across the world to bring them 5,400 miles to their new home. The park, at Branton, near Doncaster, was chosen because of its global reputation for animal welfare and conservation of at-risk species, and for its support for rehoming animals. Ussuri brown bears are currently classed on international wildlife lists as vulnerable due to habitat loss, illegal hunting and poaching for body parts and skins. Ussuris were once widespread in Asia, but are now extinct in some areas, with just 10,000 left in Japan. They weigh up to half a ton and can live as long as 35 years on a wide-ranging diet consisting of everything from nuts, seeds and plants to fish, eggs and smaller mammals. The northernmost of Japan's islands, which is dedicated to research and preservation of the nation's heritage. But the conditions they live in have moved the Yorkshire Park's Chief Executive Officer John Minion to act. He said, "The museum does not have the experience or resources to look after the bears now, so animal welfare organizations around the world teamed up to find a solution. We are fortunate we have the space, animal management skills and experience to rehome these bears that will require specialist care, and we are looking forward to welcoming them to Yorkshire. We are grateful to the Ainu Museum for releasing the bears to us here, where we will be able to give them a secure and nurturing future." The 4 bears named Riku, Hanako and Amu will be closely monitored along their route and will travel with a veterinary team. They will be the first residents in a new rehabilitation center at the park, which already boasts over 300 animals from 60 species including polar bears, lions, tigers, and rhinos. The park has put out a deal appeal to firms and tradespeople to help kit out the reserve with rocks, trees, platforms and other features to recreate the bear's natural environment. And it will soon be announcing a Volunteers' Day to help get everything ready for the 4 new arrivals. Read more top stories from Mirror Online. The Yorkshire Wildlife Park Foundation has been working to secure the move along with other agencies including UK charity Wild Welfare, which is committed to improving welfare standards in captive wild animal facilities. Wild Welfare Projects Director Georgina Groves said, "The Ainu Museum bears came to our attention a few years ago, and we've been working closely with the museum, Japanese animal welfare organizations and zoo experts since to try and find a more suitable home." Brown bears occupy forest habitats from coastal to mountain regions. Concern had been raised about the conditions within which the bears were living, but the museum could not make the significant enhancements needed to improve their well-being. Moving the bears to a facility within Japan that could better accommodate the bears was also explored, but currently there is nothing suitable. It's great that these 4 bears are coming to Yorkshire Wildlife Park, which has a great track record. We know they will provide the bears with a great home where they can receive the rehabilitation, enrichment, and lifelong care they need.